Welcome to the Salt Circle Podcast. My name is Hank. With me, it's Ben.
Yo, we're back. We're ready to yap about stuff.
We're yapping once again.
Yeah, not theme. I guess the topic question that I was thinking to myself at some point is: do we all think of the same Evangelion? Because I was thinking about Evangelion.
No, next question.
Yeah, all right. That's in the dumpster. Let's talk magic. We're back.
No, sorry.
We could, though. Don't get it twisted. We could. We have the ability, I think.
I believe in us.
But no, I was thinking about Evangelion as one does, and I was thinking about not even the things I like about it necessarily, but like why I think about it and what kind of holds me to, because like I'm not super high on that show, right? It's not like it's my number one or number three or number five or anything, but I think about it like a fair bit, and I was wondering, obviously this has like a lot of overlap with like why you like a thing, but I just thought it would be kind of an interesting discussion to like not only limited to Evangelion, but like it could be any media, right? Like, why do you think about it? Why does it live in you? What is it about a thing that sticks in your head more than other things? And sometimes it's just that like it's just the best. But like for example, Evangelion, I was trying to figure out like why I'm thinking about it so much, and I think a big part of it for me is it has even without knowing the ending, it has a sense of futility about it that just sort of permeates that series. And that's something I really tend to like in things. It's also why like reading Norse mythology really hit for me. I know Ragnarok's coming, man. And yet we're doing all these stories like, or it's like watching fucking Clone Wars, right? You know how that shit ends. You know there's no avoiding this outcome. And yet here you are, like, wanting Anakin to be the good guy or whatever, like, hoping that maybe it doesn't end up that way. And I don't know. Evangelion just had that sense to it, even though I had no idea, like, how it actually ended. Or resolved, I should say. So, like, when you think of Evangelion, like, what draws you to it, I guess?
It's cool that it's the work of a particular person that had his own shit he was working through. That part where Unit 1 eats that angel, that's pretty fucking good.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's like my favorite episode because it's like the last one with animation budget to it.
Sure. No.
That you get Shinji's like fucking finally his big damn hero moment, and then it ends with the fucking most horrific thing you've seen yet.
Yeah.
A nightmare creature.
Oh,
and like the noises it makes and the stomping around on all fours.
Hell
so
yeah.
Good.
So like some more of the spectacle stuff. For a very general term.
Yeah, that's the stuff that like really hits, I guess. For me is like some of the horrific stuff. But it also just comes, I think of it a lot in terms of how influential it was. How often I see it in other things I'm watching.
Oh yeah.
Or reading.
That's huge.
Like it's so it's been imitated so many times.
Well, it's such a good deconstruction of the genre. No,
Uh huh.
it was very funny after watching Evangelion, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, this is why Hank was talking about it or mentioning it when we did Witch from Mercury. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Makes a lot of sense. And other shit, obviously.
So many things.
So many. I think about when we did our initial episode on it, and you had mentioned that dude was just fucking like going through it, and then like coming back
Mm-hmm.
later, kind of the issue, not an issue per se, but like he wasn't going through it anymore as much anyway.
Oh, he's still going through it. He's just going through it in different ways.
Well, that was my thought because there's the new anime series, the new Eva series that's been announced, and my first thought was like, but is this dude going
Yeah.
through it?
Well, see, you didn't play fucking Nier Automata. That's the guy who's making it.
Yeah, no, I
Yoko
know,
Taro.
I know. I'm not saying it'll be
So
bad.
I know, and like, so like, my feeling of it more is, I'm glad somebody finally gave him the money to make another thing, because he's been like working on shit that's just not gotten shipped, or like writing stories for mobile games or whatever.
Ugh,
Like he
Jesus.
hasn't gotten to like ship a new game since making Nier Automata, just like fucking a while ago. So I think it's a stupid thing, but whatever it takes to like get that guy money to make an interesting thing, because I'm sure he'll think of something interesting to do.
Oh yeah, I would agree.
Like, and it might not. It There's no way it's gonna be as fucking messy as Evangelion is, but it might be better. Like it
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
because like Evangelion's messy. It's not like I don't think at this point I don't think it's the best thing Ano's done, because he made fucking Shin Ultraman and that shit's fucking perfect. So
It is. It is a fucking perfect thing. Been a hot minute. I need to rewatch that actually. That's another. That's another. I guess a good.
I'm also
Go on.
yeah, I'm also glad Ano's not working on more Evangelion, because the thing I liked about the final one of the rebuild movies, of where he like redid the whole story,
Mm.
is the last one ends with like the phrase "no more Evangelions." Is like we're fucking done, okay?
Yeah.
So like, of course they're making more because it's gonna make money, but at least it's fucking some. They're handing it off to some other creative.
Yeah. No, I. That's probably good. Man, I think about Shin Ultraman all the time, dude. Not
Yeah,
even
man,
like
that movie is fucking incredible.
I don't even most of the time when I don't even think about like instances from it. Like for example, when I think about Turn A, right? I think about the
Hmm.
fucking the everything to do with the nuke. That's like where my brain
Hmm.
immediately goes, and it goes to what's her name? Sophie. Just fucking screaming at the end. Like
Hmm.
screaming to the stars. Like that those are the two moments that I go to. And occasionally Gundam like transporting a cow. That's pretty big. But for Shin Ultraman, I feel like I think more. Obviously, the funny shit with us having watched Ultra Q is unbeatable, and that's like more unique to our situation. But I think more about how fucking much I like the structure of that movie, and how it's like three little episodes or whatever, and just how
Hmm.
well that worked in my for my brain.
Sochi, that's her name. Sochi.
Sochi, Sophie, Sochi, we take those. I mean,
Yeah,
on
yeah.
top of the
But the episodic thing of Ultraman is just so fucking good.
yeah,
Means the movie is paced correctly for the kind of storytelling it's doing.
Mm-hmm. And it's interesting because that's in like it's in contrast to the one episode from Star Wars Vision season 3, where it's an episode of television that has like the fucking 10 segments in it, or 6 or 7 or whatever it is, and it's like that's way too many segments for a 23-minute thing that you're doing.
Yeah,
But when you have a
breaking up one episode to TV like that is ass.
yeah, no, it's awful. But when you have like a movie, and especially a superhero movie, really splitting it, like it just was very. I don't even remember how long that movie was offhand. Let me see. Shin Ultraman is 112 minutes. So coming up on 2 hours. And honestly, like that split, that's like a good, like if you're going to do a movie that's not Godzilla time, like, you know, that it's a good amount of time for each segment. And then the fact that obviously it's not just purely episodic, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I just think about that structure all the time because it's so clean, man. It just felt so. There's a reason why I watched that. I think I've seen it 3 times, and it was in such like rapid succession. Like it was just crazy. I think that's the only. It's the only movie I've done that with.
It's fair because we did the commentary and a podcast episode on it, I think.
Yeah, we did the commentary. We did the podcast and then commentary, I think, or commentary then podcast. I forget which one it was.
I think we did commentary first. I think
that
commentary was your first time watching it.
Yeah, that would make sense. The commentary into the podcast episode, and then it was like not horribly after that where I wanted to reference something in it, and I couldn't think of the exact. I wanted to like get the reference right, and so I downloaded the movie and opened it up, and then I just ended up fucking watching it again.
Mm-hmm.
It's just peak.
Yeah. But yeah, with Evangelion, I think I've said it on the podcast before, of like the thing of like, if someone comes to me and says Evangelion is their favorite anime, I'm like looking at them sideways, and if they say Evangelion's shit, I'm also like looking at them sideways.
Yeah. No, I don't
like, it's good and important. It's just not my favorite thing, but I do find it also, it's like, it also hits the level of it's great for memes.
Yeah.
Too. Like it also has that extra thing. Like referencing Evangelion could be some of the funniest bits you can do. So if it's done correctly.
I mean, there was
and you're not just copying it. It's homework.
There was a spoiler for it on YouTube before we had watched it. I didn't even know it was a spoiler because of the way it was fucking the title was. Like it wasn't Asuka dies or whatever, Asuka death scene. It was Asuka fucking dies. Like all this shit. And I'm like, oh, okay. Someone did like a fucking, it's probably a YouTube poop or something. I'm pretty sure it was just actually that scene. Like I don't think there was anything fucking to it. I think they just gave it a shitpost title and then played it straight. I mean, I guess that's the other thing I think about when I think of Evangelion as a whole entire thing. I've been talking mostly about like the show, but obviously a lot of that applies to the end of Evangelion as well. But I do also think a lot about how upset I am that they didn't have that shot in the film. They didn't put
the poster.
Yeah, they didn't have the poster shot in the film. I was fucking blue balled. It's insane.
You were bamboozled. They got your ass.
They did. I watched the entire movie just to see that. They fucked it up. What's the point? I watch Shinji jerk off over comatose Asuka for nothing.
For nothing. I don't know that part where Unit 1 bursts out of Giant Ray's eyeball is pretty good.
I mean, yeah, there's good shit in that film. And that is the same shit to it, right? It's still just fucking even watching. I guess it's like a layer on top of a layer. It's just you. This time I know it's futile, and I'm still like, maybe they pull it out of their ass this time. Maybe maybe it'll be okay.
Maybe this time. I think of Kaji watering his watermelons
Hell yeah,
because he's nothing else he can do.
yeah, man. No, shit like that is very good. Or like, I mean, I guess that sort of thing is also, I guess it's not as point blank or direct as in Norse mythology. Because in Norse mythology, you got people out here just saying when, like, referencing Ragnarok, like they fucking know, which is a different kind of futility. Like the brand of it in Eva is like, for me the viewer, I have that sense, but in Norse mythology you got Odin and whoever talking about fucking end times because they like, yeah, this is just a thing that's gonna happen. That's how it goes sometimes. It's just a different, yeah, different flavor of it.
Sure.
And it's kind of funny because when I think about something like Dragon Ball, it's like the exact fucking opposite vibe, and I'm just like equally there for it. Like, yeah, Goku's gonna fucking win, man. That's that's why I'm here.
He's gonna win 65% of the time. Every time.
The best goddamn stat possibly in the history of anime. 65% win rate. Just insane.
Well, like from when he beats Frieza, he doesn't get like another win for the entirety of the Android saga.
Yeah, I guess. Just out here getting rinsed, getting filtered. It's just
He
something.
only
It's
has
just
like 2 fights. But
it's just so funny because you don't think about it, you know?
no, because like I don't know, like fandom always talks about like, oh, Goku's so boring. He always wins. He's the free win character,
Yeah.
and it's like it's just not
Statistically
true.
speaking, I forget.
Like, I mean, he wins a lot, but
did they
he's also lost a bunch.
did they have stats for other characters for that? I forget. Do we know everybody? Do we know the highest win percentage?
No, they just had some stats about Goku because he won the character poll.
Sure. Oh, having those stats for everybody would be incredible.
It would be unreal. I mean, you could probably just do it.
Not me. I don't got that kind of patience or time. But someone else for sure could do it. I'm sure there are plenty of people with both those things in spades.
Because like other characters just wouldn't have as many fights, so it would be easier.
Yeah, that too. But like,
Like
I mean,
Vegeta, it would be a lot, but
yeah, I was gonna say the big one is Vegeta, right?
mm-hmm.
Do you think off the cuff, do you think he has a higher or lower percentage than Goku? My thinking is that it's higher, but that's
the thing
literally
is,
just
well, it's higher up front. Like his win rate's pretty fucking good, but he takes so many L's
yeah,
later.
yeah.
So I don't know.
I mean, Krillin is just that's rough. Maybe not as bad as Yamcha.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I mean, there's plenty of characters where you have it's going to be like 0 or 100% depending on how often they appeared, right? And
Mm-hmm.
who they ended up fighting against or whatever. Like that fish from episode 1, chapter 1, whatever.
Uh-huh.
0%, unfortunately.
The
Abysmal.
the pile of wood that Goku kicks in the first chapter of the manga.
Decimated.
That car that he kamehameha.
Yeah, no, like there's a lot of early opponents that just have an unfortunate 0-1
Mm-hmm.
career.
Yeah. Got Master Roshi's first win when he kamehamehas that mountain.
Dude, I fucking love when people are like ranking fights and they include that shit in it. Cause like Roshi versus Mountain is pretty hype. That's pretty peak, honestly.
Mm-hmm. I kind of feel like we need to rank Dragon Ball fights at some point.
It is like one of those like we've kind of flirted with the idea before, and I
Yeah.
I am down in theory. My big worry is that there would be important ones that I wouldn't remember the nuances of. But I think
Mm-hmm.
that would mostly affect like your middle. It would affect like the upper middle rankings or whatever. Because like the dog shit
Yeah.
ones and the really good ones, I feel like I'm gonna remember. Though even if there's like bad ones, I don't know that I would remember them as being bad. I'd just be like, yeah, that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just have to watch all of Dragon Ball again, man.
You just gotta watch it all again. I would want like a we'd have to like compile a list beforehand that we're working off of for the
Oh yeah, yeah. No, doing that'd be like miserable otherwise.
I mean you just would forget stuff.
Yeah.
You would miss some less important ones or whatever. Cuz that was the poll they did. The poll they did before this character poll, they did best Goku fights.
Yeah, and I was actually I was about to say, would we just stick to those, to the Goku fights, or would we like expand it? I mean, just with Goku, there's so many. Probably be too much to go out of the way.
Yeah, I'm of two minds on it because there are other good fights, but also Goku kind of gets the best fights.
Yeah, I mean,
You're
as
kind of
expected,
covering him.
and as it should be. But what about ranking all the Godzilla fights? We rank the movies, but what
Um,
about the fights?
that's fair. I never thought about that.
Gotta watch all the Godzilla films again.
Hell yeah.
It is one of that is kind of a thing I do want to do again at some point, just because that was so early on. I've come so far.
Mm-hmm.
Like the stuff getting deep into that and me getting a little fatigued. I don't think that would happen if we were to do that today. Like I've become much more accustomed to stuff. I've become much more resilient.
Fair enough. Godzilla versus Biolante is the one I've rewatched
Hell
most
yeah.
recently because that one got a Criterion release or whatever
Yeah,
that I picked
yeah.
up. So because it had not been on Blu-ray up until that point, or there were like there might have been just a shit Blu-ray that was out of print. I don't remember.
I mean, man, I'm thinking about it. I feel like one of my top one, maybe my top fight is just Godzilla versus that small wall and building that he trips over in like the third or fourth film in the entire franchise. Or whatever the hell it was.
Godzilla's looking L on that one.
Yeah, like that was just fucking peak. Big fat fucking log just actually trips and then beats the shit out of a building. I was like, maybe Godzilla is actually just the greatest thing.
I really like when that guy thinks like he has like a special connection to Godzilla because the Godzillasaurus like saved his life in World War II or whatever, and then Godzilla just blows the shit out of the building he's in and murders the shit out of him.
Yeah, that's really good.
That
That's a
shit's
good
too
one.
funny.
That shit's incredible.
No, Godzilla's my friend.
He's
Not in
not.
this fucking movie.
He's not.
It's not Gamera.
There's a dude. There's so many fucking good like little fights and little shit like that in all those films.
True.
Godzilla sliding on his tail.
Godzilla sliding on his tail. Godzilla's best attacks. His signature moves.
Yeah, top Godzilla attacks would be another good. Or top Godzilla moves, yeah, fighting moves.
I think moves because I want to include when he like jumps in one of those movies.
Hell yeah.
It's like a weird pose because he's like out in space or whatever, fighting King Ghidorah.
Oh man. What was our fucking? I'm thinking of it now. Go on. What did you think?
The other one is best Godzilla entrances.
Yeah. I think that one for me is it honestly 54. I don't know if it's entrance. I'm thinking of the shot where you just see him over the hill, right? And he's coming up and he's like fucking huge.
That's the first
That
shot
is
you
okay.
see him.
No, that shit is. I mean, that's just so good. It's so cool. I was gonna say, what was our fucking deal on you watching the anime trilogy? What am I watching? What am I doing?
Monarch
Right,
Legacy
Monarch.
of
That's
Monsters.
That's what it was.
Season 1.
Fucking Godzilla Suicide Pact. The worst part is that it's been long enough that I can't remember the anime well, and I'd probably have to skim, at least. If not, I guess I could just turn it on in the background, do other shit. It's so funny because there's like good ideas in those, but fuck me.
I think season 2 of Monarch has started airing.
There's more.
Yeah, there's a second season.
This is getting. I don't know. This
10
is
episodes.
not a fair trade at all. What if there's a third season?
Oh, maybe the second season's good. I haven't watched it.
That's true. Man, we still haven't. I don't know about you. I still haven't even watched that third Godzilla Kong movie.
Nope. I haven't either.
Which is funny because like,
feel like
I
that's-
really liked the previous one. I had a very good time.
I fucking hated all the human parts, but the monster parts. The clip on YouTube where someone replaced the sound effects with old school music and sound effects is fucking peak.
Yeah,
so
man.
I'm so glad that movie exists so that
No,
someone could make that video.
That shit is so good.
But I've never rewatching that movie again.
No, I have so little desire to go back to any of those.
Yeah.
They're just nothing burgers. Maybe if they didn't bait us with Bryan Cranston and he was actually maybe if his performance was good and there was like other shit, I could maybe do it. But like, they fucked it.
That movie is so fucking boring.
It's so boring, dude. And the Godzilla stuff is just not worth the build up at all. It's just nothing.
Yeah. Godzilla 2000. Now there's a movie.
Oh yeah. Godzilla Final Wars also is
Wars,
it 2000
Final
or Final
Wars.
Wars that starts with the dude in the submarine?
Final Wars.
Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure. For some reason, I always get those confused by name. But that Final Wars is that fucking opening sequence is just so good. It's so fucking corny.
Mm-hmm. Final Words is so funny.
I mean, that movie is great. Is that did I rank
It's
that my
just
top one? I think I did.
uh maybe.
I'm
I
checking
don't
the
remember.
archives. If Google Drive will allow me. Oh, I already had our doc opened. Archives. Yeah. I had Final Wars. It was Final Wars versus Shin Godzilla for both of us, and I opted for Final
Yeah, yeah,
Wars, and you opted for Shin.
yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if man. See, the thing is, I bet my rankings would change. I don't know if Shin makes it these days. Well, also there's more Godzilla films.
He has googly eyes in Shin Godzilla.
That's true. I don't even know that it would be a new one that would usurp it. I feel like it would be one of the old. Like I'd place more value on the older ones possibly.
Mm.
Like I think just 54 makes it much farther for me.
Sure. I mean, 54 only lost to Shin Godzilla for me, so.
Yeah, and see, it lost to for me. It lost to Mothra vs Godzilla.
Mm.
I'm just a different guy now, man. Yeah, such an incomplete list in hindsight. We're missing all these American films. We're missing the anime trilogy.
We left off like a couple of the movies too, right? We watched them
The
later.
Yeah, there was at least one because it was just there was like a lot of reused footage. I think I forget which one it was. It was an underwater monster of some sort. I think there was reused footage, and it was something.
Yeah.
We left that one
Yeah.
off,
They
and
both had lots of reused footage.
was Raids
Because there's
again the
Godzilla. There's
second
also
one actually?
Godzilla's Revenge. Yeah, Godzilla Raids Again is the other black and white one
Okay,
with Anguirus,
yeah,
where they fucked up and like the monsters don't even look that big. Like they didn't the technique. They kind of lost it.
yeah. No, like it would just be because yeah, I'm thinking in different ways. I mean, this is like with fucking any of the media we've done, right? Like I'm thinking in different ways, and my preferences are so much more honed.
Mm.
Cause like, man, when the fuck did we do that ranking? That was pretty early compared to how long we've been
Yes.
doing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
This was a pre a pre Dragon Ball world for me. I didn't even know what a Dragon Ball was.
The finale of the Godzilla stuff was episode 72.
I mean, that's like nothing.
I don't remember when we started.
I mean, let me see if I can uh, take me all the way back. The first mention of it was in August 2018. And, and you mentioned ideas for movies, and then you said, but I would love to just watch Godzilla movies. And I said, I don't know how many movies there are.
Hell yeah. Yeah, the first part published 8/14/2018. August 14th.
Hell yeah.
8 years ago.
Yeah, man. It's fucking crazy. And I think, yeah, it's fucking nuts. And I could do it again. I mean, that's like a
Could
good.
you?
I feel like that was in hindsight being 2020. I feel like that was like a really good sign for like things to like we managed the entire
Mm-hmm.
fucking Godzilla bracket. Even though I did like kind of
Yeah.
check out on some of those films, like watch 90% of them or 95 or whatever it comes out to. If you get a
Yeah.
little sleepy during
It's
Godzilla on the 30th film, that's understandable. I feel.
um yeah. It set the precedent for doing bigger projects
Yeah. Oh, totally.
and emboldened me.
It's so funny though because our meet was it before or after that we started on the Ghibli films and we just completely like left that behind. That just went to the
Yeah.
wayside, which is very funny
Yeah.
and also in hindsight. Like we managed the entire Godzilla bracket, which I think is objectively just more of a slog than the is it Ghibli films. Uh, but man, I mean,
Yeah.
whatever, you know. It's just very funny.
Look, it's because I wasn't as into the Ghibli bracket. I think,
Yeah,
I think that one was your idea, and
yeah.
then we got through the movies I really wanted. We watched the movies I really wanted to watch up front.
You
So
fucking failed,
it
son of a bitch.
just wasn't. Well, it was just like there was just other stuff to do, right? It wasn't. I'm not like opposed to ever fucking
And
going back to that,
and
but is it? Would I pick it over other things we could be doing now? No,
there was other
frankly.
things to do, and yet none of those was Dragon Ball for years, or Batman the animated series.
It's true. You weren't. I didn't. I didn't know you were ready for it.
I mean, also you didn't know that I did. I mean, with Dragon Ball, you didn't know I was ready. Well, I literally came to
Yeah.
you, right? I think for Dragon Ball, I was like, I think I want to do Dragon Ball. I don't even remember what
Yeah, it
that
must have been
catalyst
that.
is.
I wouldn't have just made you watch Dragon Ball out of nowhere.
Um,
Yeah, I don't remember what the impetus was for starting that.
I don't know if I can find any references to it. We'll see. I know with Batman though, you just didn't know that I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
What did I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how we started fucking talking about it. Cause back in September 2021, you said, "Man, I should expose you to Dragon Ball." Oh, I said
True.
we were talking about something. I mentioned Old Droid and like as from the Star Wars Visions thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you said Japanese TB01 is voiced by Goku. And I said, Goku doesn't sound familiar. Must have been before my time. And then you said it's both before and after your time and during. And then I was mentioning the only things I remembered, which was Z intro, just running on the walkway thing, and playing Budokai 3. And then you said maybe I should expose you to Dragon Ball. Maybe we read the manga. And I was just like, eh. And then I said I didn't care. There was nothing there.
So wrong.
And then you
So
said, and then
wrong.
I said, I need a hook. And you said the hook is we have to do it for completionist sake because Gamera is technically in it. I said, fuck, that's ironclad. And you said putting it in the dock. And I said, yeah.
Hell yeah, the Gamera angle. Oh, that's so good.
I can't believe that's what did it. That's insane.
It was the
I can't
Gamera.
fucking believe it was the Gamera
That
angle.
Gamera joke.
That's fucking wild. I didn't remember that at all. I swear to God that it was like Naruto where I just had like seen a bit of a thing and was like, yeah, I want to do this.
No, I remember now because I used the drawing of Akira I was drawing of Gamera as the image for a Gamera episode. I think
Hell yeah.
that I put in the circle because I love that joke.
That's just like fucking so funny to me. I can't believe that's so. My timeline is so fucked up and everything post COVID, man. The fact that I was downloading and watching Dragon Ball at the same time frame as finishing the Netflix Cowboy Bebop show is insane to me. That does not seem at all fucking correct, but apparently that's what was happening. That's so fucked up. I don't like that one at all. That does not line up in my head. Fuck me. Oh, that's weird. This is gross. Gamera on board is very good, though. That's powerful. The same.
It was a hook.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's all it takes sometimes. That was like when Peter was trying to get me into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and he showed me like all of the gross joke scenes that I fucking hate. And then the last thing he showed me or linked was like one of the tasty riff scenes, like electric guitar and everything. And I'm like, you should have led with this. Like, I'm in because of this, but like, what the fuck? This is all this other garbage. But it worked.
Yeah. It's like how my hook on X-Men comics was Namor.
Hell yeah.
It's like, I understand that guy. He's arrogant and doesn't wear a shirt.
Oh, man.
I can ground myself around this. He's just going to be fucking pissed. That's his default emotion.
I think
Both a superhero and Doctor Doom's best friend.
hell yeah. Pride of X-Men really that intro did a lot for me. For X-Men appreciation.
Yeah, I watched that shit so many times as a kid because my friends had it on VHS.
That's funny. Like, I don't remember having a bad time, but I cannot for the life of me fucking remember any of any of it other than the intro because I've just rewatched it a ton.
Yeah. And also, I watched Spider-Man is Amazing Friends, so You're Too Poor to Play With Me was the most memorable thing that happened.
That whole fucking line was, or that whole sequence in that episode and everything was just fucking unreal.
It's not really a good X-Men primer, but it was funny for specifically me to make.
Yeah, no, like that shit was it was great. It came in at the right time. Like it was enough of like a, you know, I had gotten my feet wet enough that it was fine. I was used to the water already.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my big thing with X-Men is still just like all of the fucking characters that I think are the coolest are like D tier characters that appear in 3 pages of one issue from like 40 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I mean, it's kind of cool that there's so many cool characters that are just there, but damn.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's ongoing soap opera. Like, there isn't really a good way to do it other than to just
full send.
Read a ton. Like, yeah, there isn't like a way to do it justice and do it samplery.
Yeah, no, that's the vibe I've gotten. Even the stuff we've done Like House of the, what do people call it? Hoxpox? Is that it?
Pox, yeah.
Yeah. Like even that was like contained enough, and it was really good. But like it's still, even that feels like a lot. Like that feels like it felt like quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. It was, but it was at least one of the jumping on points
Yeah, no, that makes
of setting up a new era.
having read it totally. Yeah. Or about, I mean, I don't know. There's just so there's so much shit that we've done and also to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very funny that like there's still a significant part of me that's just like, yeah, we could just we should just redo the Godzilla films or watch Dragon Ball again. just just fucking double down. Just rewatch the good shit.
Yeah, I think we've still got enough stuff to do with Dragon Ball that we're not at.
Oh
Just
no,
fucking
no.
rewatch it.
Yeah. No, I'm not to that. I mean, for me, I wanted to redo the original series in Japanese.
Yeah.
Was my thing. Or no, what was my plan? My plan, I wanted to do the original series again just cuz I really like it, obviously. And then go from that into GT. Was kind of my thinking, and that just, I mean, there's just too much other shit to do.
Yep.
And I mean, interesting shit, right? Like, we've had a pretty good streak on the whole for just like winners. Partially
Totally.
from I mean, I guess that's like just the vibe of the whole fucking show, right? We're not like, it's
Yeah.
not like we're checking out new things that often. And if we do and they suck, we kind of don't talk about it unless we put it on a pile somewhere. Which is like
Yep.
a very good vibe. Because I see people talking sometimes about, you know, there's a fair bit of people in some of the servers I'm in who have YouTube channels of varying success levels, and the whole thing of like they get a shtick going, and it's good, and it gains traction, but then you're fucking locked into a shtick.
Yep. No, the driving principle of this show was, how can we do it in a way where we want to keep doing it?
Yeah, man. No,
And that has been successful. We
Yeah.
have done it.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, could you fucking imagine, like, I mean, not only for how big the Godzilla project was, I feel like a lot of podcasts at that point just fold. Like, you start that and you get partway through and just somebody can't fucking do it and the whole thing just crumbles. But imagine, like, pivoting and being just about, like, Godzilla or something. How do you even fucking do that? I mean, you have to graduate into, like, kaiju films in general or something. But, like,
Yeah.
holy shit, not with my brain. There's no fucking way, man. It's just not happening. And I think that, I mean,
like we could be a magic podcast for a while, but at some point we wouldn't want to be a magic podcast.
I would
for a
run
while.
out of positivity like 2 months in, and that's generous.
Yeah. And I incredibly don't want to talk. Like, if it's negative, I'm just like, oh, just disengage and don't talk. Like, I don't want to talk about it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm out.
Well, but it's
If I'm at
because,
that
like,
point.
I mean, look at how we talk about the shit that we really love, right? Like, I would have to fucking do, like, show notes and outlines or something for, like, talking points, because just left to yapping, eventually I'm going to go into negativity because I have, like, more nuanced thoughts on that or whatever. Like, I have plenty of fun with magic. I don't really, like, think about it as much. But when it comes to something negative, you want to put more thought into why it's negative or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it also, like, for the podcast, it also just helps that we wanted to just do it. We just joked about doing a podcast in fucking general, like super vaguely and openly. And then it was like, well, what would we do for a podcast?
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to like the one one I think of is, wasn't it like right before that when you and Ty tried doing one? And that was,
I recorded a couple episodes of an anime podcast.
yeah. But that was like born out of you guys talking about new anime or whatever, and like specifically talking about doing that podcast as opposed to one like generally, right?
I think it was really just Ty asking me if I wanted to do it.
Oh,
And I
gotcha.
said yes.
Yeah. You fool.
I mean, yeah.
Well, you guys, as I recall,
Turns out
you,
I fucking yeah. I just was watching a lot of anime that I didn't like, and I'm like, this format's not for me.
yeah. No, I think doing that sometimes could be fun, right? Like if me and you both checked out like the first episode of like some new shit, like we just picked, the 5 anime of the summer or whatever, and like checked out the episodes. Like a little bit of bitching about anime is fun once in a while, but doing that is the whole thing. Yeesh.
And it was more like, because I was doing a show on it, I felt compelled to stick with stuff more than I would have on my own.
Yeah.
And that just fucking, like, then it becomes like work, and it like stops being fun.
Yeah, I know.
In addition to
It's
you're
like,
watching a thing you don't like, rather than like, because it was born out. Like I used to just like just check out a bunch of stuff when a new anime season would roll around. But like, you bail at like 10 minutes in or whatever.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're not
dude.
feeling it. Like, not sticking with stuff. And I just don't do that at all anymore. I'm like,
Who has fucking time?
is there a new Dragon Ball? Is there a new show that's based on an old thing?
Or is there just an old thing that you could watch? Probably.
Yeah, I do look at what's come out and see if anything grabs me, but just like when I watched that Bones Studio thing, whose name I don't remember, that we didn't cover on the podcast because I was like, this was fine, but it wasn't good enough to that you have to watch it or anything.
Yeah. I mean, that's and we fill that space a little bit sometimes, like with some of the in particular, I think of like there's a couple of comics that I brought to the table that I wanted to check out, and it's like these are perfectly fine. There was an okay read, and then you never think about them again.
Yeah, it's salt pile stuff.
Yeah. I think there was a couple of labyrinths maybe. Like that we checked. There was a Zatanna comic I mean, I remember it because I remember that was like the instance of like I remember talking about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's sometimes the podcast is work though. I have work. It's called I need to fucking redo Sailor Moon stuff that I did like a year ago or whatever.
Yeah.
Part of the problem is that I also like, I mean, it's no problem to download, but like I skimmed. I actually need to go and like re-download those volumes and like skim through the images because I don't remember shit.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I do remember some. I think the stuff that I remembered I thought was from the previous section because it does all kind of blend together a little bit, at least for the manga. But anytime I'm trying to think of it.
Yeah, Sailor Moon's definitely one you burned out on.
Oh yeah, no, that was.
And we're kind of just trying to like
Well, the
I do want
manga.
to wrap it up at
No,
some
the
point.
manga I was ready on, man. I read it and I was having a good
That's
time
also
with.
true.
I had a good time with the manga, and I do plan on getting back to the show. It's just a matter of like how. Well, it's like I said. It's like when we were talking about changing to do manga first. If I know the plot of things, I can kind of have Sailor Moon on in the background and I can pay attention and know what's happening. Or if it's filler and it looks interesting, like, I can lock in or good moments or whatever. But I don't have to like sit and be like fucking locked in on the episode to get the plot and talk about that. Which was kind of
Yeah.
also just the format. Yeah, the
That's why
format of that show.
spoilers are good. See?
Yes, yeah.
What I'm saying.
This is true. Well, when the spoil, like when you know the plot, then you can focus on like the fits and the ice cream cones.
The important things in Sailor Moon.
Yeah, you can take in the best parts of of the show. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there was like a time when the media itself didn't feel worth the effort. I feel like there's been one. Has there been anything that I've just like fully dropped? I don't think so. I mean, I guess the only
I dropped the Cowboy Bebop remake. I was like,
you
nope, we're not
dropped the
doing
remake.
this. Like, I can't do this.
I guess you didn't drop in terms of the spirit of the episode, but you did tap out like pretty immediately on Log Horizon for my anime like checkout thing.
I don't think I even watched that one. I don't remember.
No, you watched like 5 or 10 minutes or something of like the first episode that I had listed of like episode.
There was some creepy thing with a girl, and I was like, I just don't. I don't want to watch this.
Yeah, no,
I don't like this. This
like
part's creepy.
There was like your it was like your classic like pantsu whatever dude.
Yeah,
who was,
there's
like
just
making some fucking joke.
Yeah. And I didn't like the rest of the thing
I was
enough to put up with it.
That was one where I was like, initially I was like so mildly, but like so mildly annoyed that you just tapped out immediately because I'm like, no, but like that's one small, it's good after. And then I was like, when I was thinking about it, I was like, I watched Peter wanted me to watch Monogatari. Immediate panty shot, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. He's like, no, but it's good.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't fucking care. I'm not doing it. Get out of here. So, it happens. I get it.
Yeah.
It's not about that. Then why is it fucking here? But see, I was
And it's not completely about that moment. It's about that moment plus not feeling it otherwise.
oh yeah. And see, for me, the reason I think I don't even rate that anime highly. I had a very good time watching it, but part of the good time I had was coming hot off of thinking Sword Art Online was just fucking dog shit. And then this would like felt much better to me as like a same concept that I enjoyed. From like just the pure trapped in a video game world type thing. They just said the word beater way too much.
Sword Art Online is better, but
No, they said beater way too much.
Sure, that was stupid.
I think.
And also, everything past the first arc of Sword Art Online is fucking
Oh yeah, no,
terrible fan fiction.
I dump on
Online.
that first arc, but like that was pretty informative for me. I really did like that first arc, and then it immediately turned into anime. That first arc isn't really anime, and then after that it just gets fucking ridiculous into anime.
It gets
territory.
really fucking bad.
It's so awful, and I tapped out immediately. But I think I just immediately found things.
It's also funny how that show tries to be like harem-y with like girls being in love with it, like the most married main character that's ever existed.
Yeah.
Like he's so fucking married, and then all these girls are just like in love with him. I'm like, why? Why are we spending time on this? This guy's fucking monogamous as hell.
Yeah. It's just stupid.
It's funny.
And see, I don't know.
But I like the stuff about like them having to learn how to dealing with food and stuff. Just like the everyday life stuff of living in that world.
Well, see, for me, it was the big thing was that was probably not the first instance of it, but like the first big, at least probably the first show. I don't know. It was Baby's first isekai. For me,
Sure.
that's that. You know what? Not true. Not true. I watched Dragon Tales on PBS Kids. Oh, informative. You touch a dragon scale and go to a magic land full of dragons and shit? I'm in. People don't want to hear that Dragon Tales is an isekai, but whatever. They're wrong.
Yeah.
And then you go, like, you just end up on Inuyasha.
Yeah. Good isekai.
Someone mentioned, because I mean we had talked about it a little bit, right? Of how like the isekai genre is like I forget exactly what the angle was. Something with like, like the female lens, of like going to a world and like empowerment to get something along those lines.
Yeah,
like how the early
characters who did not feel strong in the real world, so that in another world they can be more powerful or more important.
Yeah, there was someone who,
and it's more compelling when it's a teenage girl rather than just another fucking boy, another fucking chosen boy,
another dipshit.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
No, someone semi recently I saw was like talking about that. I'm like, oh shit, I know this one. Man, this reminded me actually. I still need to read. I never did check out Mao by Rumiko Takahashi. Is it still? I mean, I never checked it out because it was ongoing, and we know how that goes.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
I assume it's still going. Yep, 2019 to present. Is there a? Do we have like how many volumes are out of this? Oh, it's just another fucking giant thing. The most recent one came out in February in Japan. Came out in February 18th.
Mm-hmm.
Chapters not yet so chapters through 268 are in volumes, and there's up to 310. She wrote like 2 short things and then said never again. It's never happening again. How fucking long was Rinne? That was like 15 volumes? No, 40. I read 40 volumes of that. 15. Fuck me.
Fucking inhaling.
It wasn't even that good. I didn't even really like it that much. 40 volumes? There's no fucking way, man. 40 fucking volumes. Oh my god. I mean, I remember a good chunk of it. I mean, it's just like purely episodic nearly, but like,
yeah, it's not as good as her other stuff, but she's still fucking
volumes.
Better at what she's doing than most everyone else.
Holy shit. I can't believe it's 40. I can't believe I thought it was 15. I'm absolutely.
When you inhale it,
I'm fucking flabbergasted. man. I mean, yeah, it's still good. That's the thing, right? I remember my main beef with it is just that like it's like Ursa Yatsura, but the jokes are felt pretty one note. Whereas in Ursa Yatsura, there's just so much out of pocket shit, and there's just more characters that are being the basis of things. And in here and in that there are multiple characters, but like basically all of the jokes are uh some form of shenanigan with someone trying to trick people into the spirit world, or people are poor, or both. And she don't get me wrong, she does it's fucking still very very good. Like those jokes fucking hit, but like it is 40
Yeah.
volumes of that.
Yeah, I watched some number of episodes of the anime when it was coming out.
I'll do
I think
the,
that was when that started when me and Ty were doing that anime podcast.
hell yeah.
And that's one where like I watched. That was one of the things he didn't watch. That was another thing about doing that podcast is what shows I actually liked were things he didn't watch.
It's wild to me that you guys didn't decide on what you're just like, fuck it, we're both gonna just like watch whatever anime, and then not line up.
Yeah.
And stuff. Doomed. I intend to watch some of it, maybe all of it, because I do think that's a thing. Like I was just inhaling stuff, and that's definitely not meant to be inhaled.
No.
Like even as a manga, I think stuff like Ursa Yatsura is not really meant to be inhaled, but that was like it's always different with your.
But it's
first.
fine because every chapter of that can be something completely different.
Yeah. We're same with like Ranma too. There's just way more character. I think the character stuff in Ranma is just better.
Yeah, Rama is the fucking weirdest freak you ever saw is going to show up this week.
Someone
Urusayatsu is anything can happen. Ranma is going to fight the weirdest fucking freak you've ever seen.
I forget. I don't think it was my current Discord profile picture, but I was cycling through options or something at one point, and someone was like, "Is that Hapuse?" And I'm like, "You need to fucking take that back right now, or we're gonna have immediate problems, and I'm gonna make it a whole server's issue." Easily one of the more offensive things that's ever been said to me. Dude out here, you go through Ranma half, and you get through all the Hapase shit, and then you come out of it being like, I don't know, maybe Roshi's like not actually bad, maybe he's fine. Maybe this is by comparison like not a menace at all, actually. Useless character. Ugh. The other,
Hapse is pretty fucking rough.
because there's no redemption, right? There's just zero. Roshi has like good bits. He has good bits, and he has stuff. He has funny bits. He has the problematic shit, but then he has funny bits, and he has like at least one really good speech, and I arguably multiple, however many.
He is one of my favorite fights in Dragon Ball. It's him versus Goku. Jackie Chun versus Goku. I guess they're separate characters according to the character poll. Jackie Chun.
Well, yeah.
And Master Roshi. Got to maintain kayfabe.
My
separate characters. Characters.
My favorite Roshi fight is with his internal struggles on the plane. Roshi versus Poop. Battling his demons.
I mean, I love him fucking quitting against Tien. That fucking hits.
Yeah, man. And he has the speech after, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that also the listening to it in English and the subtitles are just like way better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure, or was it the other way around? It's been a while.
I assume the subtitles are better.
I think it's the subtitles are better. It has to be. No, the big thing in Renee that it would have elevated the series to like I would have been so fucking on board. Like it would be up there. It'd just be another fucking absolute masterpiece banger. Is if the main character, I can't even remember her name. Is it just Sakura again? It's just Sakura again. uh, they there's like one arc super late into it where she's like she's repaying a debt or something happens and she ends up like kind of starting work as a Shinigami, so she has the scythe and shit and she's doing that work. If the whole thing was, if like part of the things were Renee being fucking poor and then the other part was her learning to do that work, it would be fucking incredible. That shit was so fucking good, and she has a giant goddamn scythe that's like bigger than she is. It's fucking peak.
Hell yeah.
It's so good, but then it's just like, oh, it's temporary. Haha. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
She knows how to do it. She knows what we want. She just can't help herself. Maybe I will check out Mao. Maybe it's time. Especially because I don't see myself absolutely fucking smashing through it. So it's not Naruto. You can't just like go through it quickly. Man, there's so much.
That's what he says now.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. I was just gonna say, there's so much good shit out there. I just can't go. I can't believe there's people who just like get locked into doing shit that makes them miserable. Like, man, just like in terms of like online content creation and stuff. Like, man, just fucking don't. I feel like you have to be in such a. I mean, I guess because like that's the thing that's getting hits or clicks or whatever, which is unfortunate. But surely there's like, especially for people who are more of a personality themselves, right? I mean, the Magic the Gathering one that comes to mind is like the Professor, right? Like that's a pretty strong personality. I think there are a lot of people who are a fan of him. And like if he wanted to move into slightly different content, like I think he could probably manage that. Maybe it would there'd still be a drop, I'm sure. But like I think if you do well enough at being a person that people like, you can make that shift. But yeah, there's just constant negativity is I can't imagine.
Yeah, it just couldn't be me.
Or any, I mean, but also props to people who, I mean, if you're like a Star Wars podcast and you're staying positive about stuff and having a good time, that's crazy. That's, yeah. Because there's avenues for it, right? Like that's just wide enough that you can have a good time with that and be set for quite a while. But also, it's very easy to just shit on stuff.
I think it's much easier when you approach it. You definitely stay away from just covering the new shit.
Oh,
like,
yeah, doing updates and stuff would be...
If you're like doing deep dives into like old Star Wars shit, like there's plenty of stuff to dig into.
You mean like we're gonna do at some point?
Yeah. I mean, we've done. I watched Rebels.
Yeah, but Mr. Legends is finite.
Books.
Motherfucker. Yeah. My kryptonite. It's not ongoing. I mean, it's that. Honestly, it's partially that, but also just the fact that the legend stuff I have done by pure coincidence throughout my life, I actually had a really good time with. I didn't even pick up the stuff that's like crazy good and super well regarded. I just managed to get stuff that hit for me at the time, at the place and time I was at in my life or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm down. I mean, I won't have time for it for 100 years, but I'm down.
Read the A New Hope manga. I read that.
Did you read? No, you read the actual like manga, right? Because I learned the other day that there's a comic of the original Star Wars that's based on the original screenplay.
Oh, weird. That's not. I don't think that's what I read. I read the manga
Yeah, no. If it's a manga, it's not that.
because there was like a. I didn't get it, but there was like a Kickstarter for like a Gucci artist proof version of the A New Hope manga. That was like $200 or something. I was like,
I
well, this is tempting, but I should at least fucking read this thing.
I
Know if I think it's good.
I just have a Amazon link for you of the thing, based on the original rough draft screenplay by George Lucas.
Oh yeah, I've never read this. Never seen this.
Wonder if it's available online.
Star Wars manga. This is what I read.
Hell yeah. I mean, I'd be down to do that. Look, double feature? Star Wars manga and rough draft comic?
The thing was, I read it and enjoyed it, and then could I tell you fucking anything about it after the fact? No.
Yeah. No, that's about right.
Like, it was a pretty good version of A New Hope in comic form. I had a good time. It did not leave a lasting impact.
Yeah, that's about right. How the hell do I... Why is Get Comics not letting me search? There we go. Do they have Star Wars on here? The first fucking thing I see is Star Wars Jar Jar #1. I'm sorry, the franchise is fucking dead. Jar Jar returns. I'm gonna fucking lose it, man. What a cursed thing. How the fuck do you narrow this? 12 articles. That seems more than 12. Can you like filter by it's by Dark Horse. I don't see a way to filter. Anyway, I'd be down. I'd be fucking down for a double feature. You know what? Also, I think we talked about this. I don't know. I don't think we ever did it. The Legend of Zelda manga. No, we did the one, right? We did the one. I forget.
We did the Ishinomori one that ran in Nintendo Power. Yeah.
Yes. But I have wanted to do the Ocarina of Time and the Twilight Princess ones.
Yeah, I just never read them. The Ishinomori one was when I've I've flipped through some of the other ones, and then none of them grabbed me the way the Ishinomori one did.
Yeah, sure. But that makes sense.
Anyway, did you have more thoughts about Evangelion?
Yeah, Evangelion
where
podcast.
you were starting.
I don't think so. I guess I have a semi-loose desire.
I got derailed from it pretty fucking quickly.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I kind of assumed that would happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely one of those things that lends itself to that. But like, who gives a shit? The conversation is good.
Yeah, I
Like it's
just
whatever.
it was your topic, so I feel like I
No,
don't know.
no.
Did you get
It's
all your thoughts about it out? I guess is the
yeah.
thing.
I mean, like I said, there's a lot of the idea of like why do we think like the different reasons that people might think of the same piece of media. There is a ton of
Mm-hmm.
overlap with just what do you like about it, right? Which is
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say it's 100% overlap, but I'm also very bad at phrasing kind of what I mean. I hope I make sense. The difference
Sure.
between like the elements that you like versus like why you might think of it. I
Mm-hmm.
guess like the thing about for example that dude was going through it when he was making it. Not that he stopped as you said, but like
Mm-hmm.
that's not necessarily a reason to like it, but that could be a reason why someone thinks of it all the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like this was just also I didn't. This was one of the things I was gonna do is like kind of assault stands alone. I don't even. I mean, I probably would have done more prep in the sense of thinking of specific pieces of media and then uh more examples and like going into other shit or something. But it's just gonna be a yap. Like it could be a yap. That's fine. That's more fun. Honestly,
Yeah. Sure.
just shooting the shit. I mean, and it's also a good. I don't know. I feel like this is a very good example of like we can just sort of hit record and talk, and it's
Yep.
like I don't know. It's just a conversation. It's not like we don't have to try incredibly hard, and part of that is just having the shared experience of fucking 8 years worth of a podcast under us
Totally.
to lean on. But like
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
pretty much just how we talk anyway.
Yep. No, the fun of the podcast is we just lean on the stuff all the stuff we've have the shared experience with, and we don't care about like what if it's someone's first episode
Yeah, yeah.
or whatever. Like, nope, we got to listen to them all in order, and
We'll listen
then
to
you'll be in the know.
we'll put out someday a history of the Salt Circle podcast, and we'll have a nice little index in the back. Get a real good artist to draw all of it,
Fully annotated
fully annotated.
footnotes for every episode that shows what episodes it was referencing.
Yeah, it's perfect. Also, I do need to go back through Book of Henry again. I think it's time. I've forgotten most of that fucking movie. I remember laughing my ass off, and I remember editing that episode or maybe just listening to it, and I remember fucking laughing at the episode. Like, I had a really fucking good time for how shit that movie was, but I can remember like bits of the movie.
It's
It's
about
just so
emotional
funny.
intelligence.
Yeah,
Most damning thing I've ever seen a creator say about his own work.
man.
That's what you thought this was?
Just completely fucking wrong.
Wow.
Just absolutely wildly
Jesus
incorrect.
Christ. Fucking opposite.
Yeah, just by a little bit. It came back to me. I remember the loose plot of the movie. It took a while. Right, I'm not crazy. Like the whole thing is like he left a fucking note for his mom to like murder someone.
Yep.
Yeah. And it completely I'm like I remember there's like a thing with a gun, like somebody has a gun, and I was trying to
Uh-huh.
think of that how that fit in cuz I'm like I don't remember it's not like it's certainly not action, but I forget how the fucking gun comes into it. It just like all fucking came flooding back to me. Like what a fucking stupid goddamn concept. Holy fuck. Oh my god, I really do need to watch that movie again. It's so fucking stupid. Holy shit. Uh Yeah, I think that's a good note to go on, honestly.
Saltcirclepodcast, gmail.com, anchor.fm/saltcircle, youtube.com/@saltcircle, saltcirclepod.bsky.social. I'm on Bluesky comic panels.bsky.social, and I'm on YouTube at I am 3D Homer and Twitch I am 3D Homer.
I'm on YouTube at Drathius. Don't murder someone because your kid told you to. Usually bad advice.